Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. I truly hope you're having a blessed time wherever you are, finding reasons to smile, appreciate life, and appreciate everything around you, and just enjoy yourself. I am currently at work. I'm just starting my shift on this calm, collected Sunday afternoon. It's about 50 degrees Fahrenheit here in Boston. So I don't know about you, but I gotta laugh and be amused by the weather. How it's changed dramatically over the last week. We've gone from snow and rain to spring warm weather to massive winds and everything in between, pretty much. I mean, I'm sure by the end of today, the wind's going to pick up. Somehow we're going to get rain or snow or something. It is New England, although I've seen pictures up there in Canada. They're having, 20-degree days right now with a couple of mounds of snow and stuff. I don't know. Weather's just weird. I think Mother Nature's having fun with us. That the phrase, be careful what you wish for. I mean, how many times as the weather gets warm, we wish it was cooler? And how many times while the weather is cold, we wish it was warmer? Well, Mother Nature, God, the universe is finally answering that wish. Because it's hitting springtime and people are getting snow when most of the winter, a lot of places had very mild weather. So, I don't know. It's amazing. I gotta laugh at it. It's amusing. Anyway, so between my schedule getting changed at work and you guys saw in the few vlogs that I've done in the last couple weeks that my schedule in general was up and down, and my thought process was up and down, and I was just kind of all over the place. Between the excitement of my cousin being and enjoying Egypt and being with the love of her life, and the stresses that I had, on the other side, having the stresses at home, and also having the excitement of Zukul and Zukul Network, and I'm actually making some money off of that now, and it's really exciting. It's really, again, I feel like I've won the lottery. I'm just waiting for the check to clear. But I still have to go to work. I might be making money, but not enough to quit my job yet, but that's coming. But in about the last week and a half or so, I haven't made it to the gym. I've really slacked off on that. But that's but it's okay, because the beginning of this past week, when I had my first 2 days off, I took it to kind of rejuvenate, to refocus, and just kind of chill for a bit. But now that I'm feeling more clearer, more focused, and gradually getting into a routine with my new schedule, and trying to balance that with Zukul, and trying to think of all the great things that I want to accomplish, in the coming months, including my health. Even while I'm at work, I'm gonna find ways to stay active. I think I showed way back when I used to jog around one area of my job. Well, I'm gonna do that now, and I'm encouraging you, whether you work in an office, or a cubicle. Maybe there are jobs where you're not able to be all that active, but you can do small things. If you are in a cubicle, there are resistant things you can do with your arms, where like you imagine that you're pushing down a lot of weight or picking up a lot of weight, with your arms, and you might not think that's really doing much, but there are strength/yoga programs out there that use resistance training like that, where you can literally sit here like this, right? I don't know if you can see my hand, and this you know, as you're sitting, just pull up, push up, you know, and act like you have a weight in your hand. Keep your hand straight, but you're gonna feel it, you know, up in your upper arm and, you know, your forearm and everything. If you do that a few times, it's gonna get the blood flowing. And even with your legs, right? You're at your desk, right? You can just, as you're sitting there, you know, if you take a moment to, you know, to take a few breaths or whatever, all you have to do is start lifting your legs a little bit. Kind of, you know, do the bicycle movement. Just to, again, to get the blood flowing. I'll show you a little bit what I can do here. I'm limited because I don't have a kickstand on my phone to be able to prop it up properly, but you might feel a little weird doing it. But if you do have a park nearby or whatever, just do a couple of sprints. You know, jog back and forth. Do some suicides. You know, if you ever did basketball drills or drills during football or soccer or whatever. So I'll set this down here, right? And I'll be right back. Man, I don't know if you can hear me, but you feel it jog in place while you're waiting for your takeout for lunch. You know, and some punches. You know, you can do some squats, right? Yeah. Right? That's all you really gotta do. I'm back. Did you miss me? And let me ask you, I know my hair keeps changing. You know, it's growing out on the top, and I'm having trouble, you know, making it look good. You know, if you see a look that you like, leave a comment, leave a thumbs up, tell me which one you like best. Yeah, so I'm gonna get back in the car, finish my rounds. Check out Zukul Network. So you've seen this view before in some of my earlier vlogs. You know, I'm still doing my tours, driving around. And again, for those of you who don't know, I've been a security guard here at a horse thoroughbred racing track here in Boston. If you know about horse racing, you know where I'm talking about. Otherwise, I'm not naming it by name because I'm not promoting it. But you know, I've been here 10 years, just over 10 years now, and those of you who know me know the area. You know that, you know, there hasn't been much going on here for the past 2 years or so, and you know, in a lot of ways, it's really sad because a lot of people have worked here their whole lives. You know, 20, 30, even 40 years. Some of them have had horse farms, local farms that were solely for thoroughbred racing. And because of all the ups and downs of this place, you know, if you can see, there's nobody here because we're not having a full live racing season this year. I will have a few races towards the end of the year, but nothing major. But to see how, people's lives are being affected, not mine included, it's why, like, in the last 2 years, you've heard me say before, I don't want another dead-end job. I don't want to continue to do security. I just want to, I want to get to that financial freedom. And, I feel like I'm finally on that way with Zukul and Zukul Network and all that great stuff. Time for a little snack break. Does it look yummy? This is one of my favorite smoothies to make. It's banana, spinach, peanut butter, almond milk, coconut water, some chai seeds. What else did I put in it? And I put in some protein powder, plant-based. I don't do the isolate or the wheat protein. I'm trying to just keep out as much chemical or any other additives as I can. So the plant-based, I believe it has chai powder, hemp powder. It's soy-free, gluten-free. I forget what else is in it. I think I showed it in another video. But I got the vanilla one in here. And this is one of my favorite smoothies. It is really, really good. The peanut butter obviously stands out. And you can do it with the chocolate or the vanilla protein. They both work. Obviously, if you do it with the chocolate, it tastes like a Reese's cup and stuff. But bon appetit. And this is just... So it's getting close to the end of my shift right now, and I was going to show you what I was going to have for lunch because I actually did prep meals all week. It was basically a mix between shredded chicken and shredded beef. So I just finished making dinner. Tonight it's actually pulled beef or shredded beef. Let the pot roast cook for about 5 hours and this fell right apart. But I'm also preparing lunches for work for me and my brother because we're trying to save money by not buying takeout while we're at work. So I made 2 of these for that. And you saw my shredded chicken from the other night. I made extra potatoes on purpose so I can also put it with the shredded chicken from the other night. And later I'll put some other veggie here. And this one I got steamed green beans and there's some carrots underneath there that was with the beef. So I just finished at work. And as I said, I'm going to spend a little time with my cousin to drive. He's going to drive. I'm going to sit here and pretend to give him lessons. Because he's doing really well. This is his 3rd time driving in the past week. And I'll take you on a venture from his side of the vehicle. Take us wherever you want to go. Right. When you pull out of these spots, instead of making the turn right away, pull out at least halfway and then start turning. Because that way you're not going to hit the cars beside you. Just make sure you get on the right side of the road. Over here. And you'll figure out when you make those sharp turns like this to make the left or right, you don't have to pull all the way out. The only time you have to do that is if you're crossing the lanes. Because you should be able to make a decent sized turn. See, look, over there we got a practicer. Someone practicing in the lot over there. I work here. Every time I see these people do it, I have to tell them not to do it in the parking lots. But the maintenance here stupidly didn't block this off, so now they're practicing inside. We don't even really go into the parking lot. We just go up and down the road and leave it at that. But the good thing about practicing here, especially at this time of night, that there's really not that much traffic coming up and down the road, so you know, he can go as fast or slow as he wants without having to worry too much. Forgot the end of the vlog last night, so I'm gonna end it now. You know, I could keep talking, but I'll spare you this time. I really hope you enjoyed my little adventure at work yesterday. If you do like it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and feel free to check out my other adventures on Facebook and my radio show Inspired by Love. Everything should be in the About section, and I'll leave some links down below for everything that I'm involved with. Check them out. Until next time, like, love, share, and inspire. Much love.